colleague Pradeep is also getting us the latest update from Kotli, where we can also confirm at this point that India is giving it back to Pakistan, because there's been heavy shelling that has been confirmed in Kotli as well. Pradeep, what more can you tell us about what's happening right now in Kotli?
Yes, a very strong befitting response from Indian side. They are targeting areas in Pakistan-occupied Jammu and Kashmir, and Kotli is one particular sector where we have seen that a very strong retaliation is going on from Indian side. Yesterday, there was a meeting between the Home Minister, between the Defence Minister and Prime Minister Narendra Modi. This meeting was held just before the cabinet meeting, and during this meeting, Defence Minister discussed about the escalation and situation on the ground, especially along the line of control and international border. That was the time when Prime Minister told Defence Minister that message should be conveyed to the commanders on the ground. This time should be a punitive action. That means any of the notorious posts from fire is coming and they are trying to target Indian positions or Indian civilians, they should be given back strongly. Punitive action means that posts need to be completely decimated and demolished. And you can see that similar action is being initiated, because earlier from here, the Pakistani army personnel, they were trying to target Indian civilians. So now what the Indian army is doing, they are trying to decimate those posts. Because if you look at many of those areas that have been targeted by Pakistan Army, those areas are far away from army installation. That clearly indicate that this firing is not accidental firing, but this was a deliberate attempt to inflict casualty of civilians, because Pakistan is a rogue army and they know that they can't fight with the Indian mighty military. So what they are trying to do is they are trying to target the civilians, they are trying to inflict casualty, they are trying to generate fear among them, and they are trying to destabilize situation in the region. But Indian troops are right now giving back. You can see that artillery fire is being used. This is the only way that Indian can silence Pakistani guns, and Indians very well know that if we are going to hit them hard, only then the guns from the other side can be silenced. Then we can prevent the lives of those civilians. Meanwhile, already some of the civilians have been evacuated to safer places from areas close to line of control. And so, but what is more in fact worrying is that it is not only line of control. They are not keeping their activities confined to line of control. They have started targeting international border also. Short while back, there was an infiltration attempt from Pakistan side in Sabah sector, failing to infiltrate and push in terrorists. That infiltration attempt was foiled. And now they are resorting to firing, because this is a ploy of Pakistan. That they start providing cover fire so that once again they can push in terrorists into this side of the border. Because their modus operandi is, on one side they want to continue with the external aggression, and the second is that they want to destabilize situation in hinterland by pushing in more and more terrorists. That's what they are trying to do. And India very well understands modus operandi. That's one of the reasons that counter-insurgency grid has been bolstered, it has been strengthened. They are trying to ensure that there is no gap for the terrorists to come out of this side. Right now, overall, the situation continues to remain tense. But yes, India has given back, and given back in a very strong manner. I think one thing that Pakistan deep state will realize, that they are not this time dealing with a sheep state, but they are dealing with the Mazboot Bharat, and Mazboot Bharat is going to hit you hard. And already they have started targeting many of their cities, and the sounds of those explosions can be heard. And definitely this is going to send shivers down the spine of army sitting in Rawalpindi. Meanwhile, there are also reports coming that there is a lot of tension, because there are many generals there against Asim Munir, and Asim Munir is finding it very difficult to keep flock together.
Yes, and we are getting details, of course.